outside three. Good. Big block by Olsen.
Fire in the paint. Down to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Hawley Public.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Gold Mine and Hawley High School for tonight's Minnesota Section 8 2A and Heart of Lakes Conference basketball matchup between the Pelican Rapids Vikings and the hometown Hawley Nuggets. I'm Peter Natz, and I'll be bringing you tonight's basketball action on YourLiveEvent.com. We'd like to thank our sponsors for bringing you this game, and we'll be back with conversations with the coaches to preview our game on YourLiveEvent.com.
Their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools.
We're back at the Gold Mine at Hawley High School at Hawley, Minnesota. It is Parents' Night. It is Senior Night. We've got a big matchup here between the Pelican Rapids Vikings and the hometown Hawley Golden Nuggets. We've got Coach John Gullingsrud on the mic coming up here. Here's what he had to say before the game, about the game.
Okay, Head Coach John Gullingsrud. Coach, you're 36, Hawley's 37 in the QRF. You're evenly matched, even records the first time you played. Hawley was a little bit ill, under the weather, didn't shoot very well. You guys are hot as a pistol. Turned into a little bit of a runaway for you guys. What do you expect tonight?
This point of the season, yeah, it's going to be a tough, tight conference game, I would expect. You know, both teams, it's a big game for both of us. Conference standings, section standings, I think all the kids understand that, and I think you're going to get some high effort from both teams, and it's going to be intense, and it's going to be a fun conference basketball game.
Pushing the game up a day, does that make a whole lot of difference in your prep or what you're able to cover or how much you're able to cover?
Yeah, for sure. We would have been okay with 2 days of practice to get ready for a big game, but it's just the way it is. You know, we tell our kids all the time you can only control what you can control, and it's the right decision with the weather coming tomorrow. So to get the game in and not have to try to reschedule here in the last 2 weeks, it was the right decision. But yeah, you just instead of getting a lot of prep time, you're just going to go out and play.
Been enough reschedules so far. Moving one up might not be such a bad idea.
Right. Yeah. Just to avoid any back-to-back later. It's okay for us.
Okay, the healthier squad right now, John?
Yeah, we're pretty good. Yep, healthy and injury-wise, even sickness-wise, we're doing pretty well right now.
Okay, in these evenly matched up games, similar talents, similar everything. There's all the different aspects of the big game of basketball. You got turnovers, rebounding, offensive rebounds, free throw percentage. What one aspect do you guys have to win tonight to be successful?
I think on the defensive side of the ball, we're going to try like crazy to kind of mirror the first game and not let them shoot the ball well. They got a lot of shooters and spread the ball around, and we got to be able to run people off the line and then rebound. Those two kind of go hand in hand. So if we're contesting outside shots and they're missing, we got to clean it up and rebound, and that's going to be a big key.
That's two aspects, though, John.
Two aspects?
That was two. I asked you for one. Yeah. I know how you guys are.
They run together a little bit.
All right, man. Have a good night. Thanks.
Thank you.
And that was Pelican Rapids Vikings head coach John Gullingsrud in his 8th year at the helm of the Vikings battleship. And we're going to come back after this break and talk to Coach Nathan Stoa of the Hawley Nuggets. Stay tuned.
In the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
And we're back at the Gold Mine in Hawley. Welcome fans from all over the place, all over the country. We've got probably some in Arizona, some in Texas. There's a happily married couple in sunny Florida tuning in tonight. David and Martha, welcome to the Your Live event this evening. We're going to try to bring you guys a good program here. We've got Jed Carlson, former Nugget boys coach, going to join us in the second half for some color commentary and some very well thought out, well-spoken basketball insight. Also, he was just most recently the head girls coach at Moorhead Public Schools, and he'll be joining me at the second half to further discuss this ball game. So we're going to get to Coach Nathan Stoa, now head coach of the Nuggets. Here's what he had before the game, about the game.
Okay, Coach, similar records. Rankings in the QRF are side-by-sides, 36-37. They kind of caught you not well the first time and took the kids out of their game a little bit as well. And it got away from you guys. What kind of things are we going to expect tonight?
Well, it's not a special game plan performance or anything like that. Maybe because, wink, wink, we may see him again if all things, were to fall. But it's one of those games where our guys didn't get to fully play the way that they expect themselves to play round one. So come out and stick with philosophy and stick with the things that we do best, which is move the basketball and get stops and hopefully turn that into some easy offense. And we need to play the game against these guys in the broken floor. I think there were a lot of coaches in the area that underestimated this group of kids that they have and would they be able to guard man-to-man. And they have punched everybody in the mouth with it, and they have done a phenomenal job to the point where I don't think there's a better team in our section defensively than Pelican Rapids right now. So we're going to need to get them in the broken floor to really make life easier on ourselves. So we got to make sure we're ready to guard and find some deflections.
With that being said, the game got moved up a day. It takes one day of prep away. How tough is that going to be to recover from that or to prep on one day on a team like this?
Well, we took care of ourselves a lot yesterday in practice and just tried to hone some things up that we didn't do very well against Barnesville in that atmosphere and against that quality opponent. So we really didn't change a whole lot. All we would have done was probably shoot a bunch yesterday and get ready for Pelican and fix some of those things up today. So not a whole lot different, and just really glad for preemptive thinking amongst the ADs in both situations, because we don't have many dates left just in case.
Turns out like they might have had a crystal ball today.
Yeah.
How's the health of your squad?
I think we're okay physically, and I've been liking and seeing growth made in the mental and the positivity side of things with guys and how they interact. So we're climbing in the right direction, and we want to keep that going tonight.
As always, what's that one aspect that you're going to have to win tonight in that game of games to come out on top?
I got to give you two because I can't narrow it down
John
to one.
did the same thing.
Oh, good. Well, if I'm like Gully, then I'm in the right boat. No, we have to rebound the basketball because they're physical and they've got that length, and we have to value the basketball. We've been bitten in the backside too many times lately, win or loss with the turnover column. So we've got to value the ball. We've got to rebound the ball.
All right. It's about the same as him. Not exactly, but close.
Close.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Coach.
And that was head coach Nathan Stoa talking about what he expects to see this evening in this Heart of Lakes and Section 8 2A matchup. We're going to come back in a couple minutes and set the stage and get things rolling. Hang tight, folks.
Starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With preschool, before and after school enrichment, and community education, the Hawley Public Schools are able to provide learning opportunities for all students. With academic clubs, athletics, and fine arts, the Hawley Public Schools has the right club or organization for your student to become a member of. To learn more about programs and activities offered by the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The Hawley Nuggets Booster Club helps support Nugget athletics with various projects each year. Past projects include gym flooring, baseball and softball scoreboards, donations to the dance and wrestling teams, and the new high school weight room. If you are interested in the progress and development of the athletic programs at Hawley High School, please consider becoming a Booster Club member. Membership is available in monetary amounts of $25, $50, $100, and $250. Visit HawleyBoosters.com for more information.
Welcome back to Hawley High School. We are in the gold mine. Pelican Rapids Vikings in the house. Boys basketball matchup. Heart of Lakes Conference ramifications. Section 8 2A seating ramifications. All sorts of ramifications going on here tonight. We've got a lot to be settled, and this is kind of a winner-take-all game. If Pelican pull this one out, they handed it to the Nuggets earlier in the year. Hawley wasn't full strength health-wise, but they had to play, and Pelican played with what they had. Hawley played what they had, and Pelican did kind of what they wanted to in the first half and just kind of let them have it. And after that, it's just kind of snowballed on in favor of Pelican Rapids, and they took it to the Nuggets pretty good down there. So we've got the Pelican Rapids coming in at 15-5. They've got one win in a row as all, and the Nuggets are also coming off one win consecutively as all, and they're 13-4. So we've got the QRF ranking of the teams. Pelicans at 36. The Nuggets are at 37, and we're going to take a quick break for the national anthem, and then we're going to have starting lineups and get back at it. Stay tuned, folks.
This is Jim Berkemar, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butcher Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rail train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. Hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kix, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
Okay, we're back at the gold mine. We'd like to make sure that you guys pay attention to the Community Co-op's Energy Solutions scoreboard tonight, brought to you by the Community Co-op in Lake Park, featuring the C-Store on Highway 10, A&W Food, and the Hardware Hank Store. They are providing energy solutions for farms and homes. So you get to the C-Store and get all the convenience you need, stuff that's cold, stuff that's cool, stuff that sounds like candy. Go to the A&W, get your mama a burger, your papa burger, maybe a chicken sandwich, and some fried cheese curds at the A&W. Hardware Hank, if you need a hammer, you know where to go. Hammer and Hardware Hank at the Community Co-op in Lake Park. Okay, so after that little bit, we're going to move on and get into the starting lineups here for the Pelican Rapids. We have number 2 is 6'3" senior guard Brandon Ecker. This kid can jump out of the gym. Number 11, Tanner Tollerud. He's a 6'2" junior forward. And the spark plug of this basketball team, none other than sophomore number 15, Timmy Guler. He's a 5'10" guard and a sophomore. He's going to be a thorn, a headache, appendicitis, whatever you want to call it, in the HOL schools for years to come. Number 20, Hunter Williams. He's a 6'2" junior forward. And filling it up in the middle, junior 6'6" forward, Ian Fay. He's number 30 on your roster. And for your home, we'll go back to Pelican Rapids. They are coached by John Gullingsrud. And over to the Hawley side, we've got number 0, Mason Groton, junior guard. Number 1, Hayden Graney is a senior guard. Number 2, brother of Mason Groton. Number 2, Brady Groton, senior forward. Number 4, the coach's kid, Brevin Stoa. He's a sophomore guard. And filling it up in the middle, you'll see a lot of him tonight. Number 12, he's a 6'4" junior. Power forward, also plays shooting guard, Sam Sensky. Head coach of the Hawley Nuggets is Nathan Stoa. And again, coming to you from the gold mine in Hawley. Parents' night, senior night, we're winding things down, we're piling things up. Tonight is a preponement. We didn't postpone this game, it was preponed, so they moved it back a day, sped it up a little bit, so we would make sure to get it in. The weather looks pretty poor tomorrow, and a lot of places are already shutting things down for the night and for tomorrow during the school days. So maybe I'll have some good news for the Hawley students and Hawley teachers and everybody who maybe get to do an e-learning day tomorrow. Norman County East is e-learning tomorrow. Fertile Beltrami is e-learning tomorrow. And JP back in Pelican is learning every single day. Tip, controlled by Fay, and Guler's going to start with it for the Vikings. Hawley's coming out in their 1-3-1 trap, little half-court trap. Try to take Coach Stoll was talking about playing in the broken floor. I didn't look that up on Google, but I'm thinking they want to have some loose balls and they want to be wild and free. And Guler down low inside to Hunter Williams right off the bat. 2-zip Pelican. Mason Groton swings it over to Hayden Groney. Sensky posting up down inside. Just about lost it. Defended well. Decent ball movement. All right, Brevin Stoa knocks in a big 3 from the left wing. And we'll get scoreboard caught up here. We're doing all sorts of things tonight, folks. All right, now we're caught up. Guler gets it back over to Tolerud. Tolerud and Guler are going to play catch for a while until they find something they like. Or they give something up. Ecker has it down low. In the first matchup, Ecker early in the first half went up and tried to slam one home and just about rocked the rim, but was unable to get it to go down. But he, as I said in the starting lineups, he can get up in the air. He's not super big. He is 6'3", but he tried to throw that one down with some force in game 1 and didn't happen. But if there's a breakaway, he's probably going to send something home. 16:46 to go in the first half. 3-2. Hawley with the lead. Brady Groton has the ball. Sensky on the elbow extended. Little shake and bake. Zips it out to Hayden Groney. Defended there by Ecker. Pelican's going to hustle. They're going to play strong defense. Nothing easy is going to happen tonight. So when Hawley's open and has a shot, they need to get on it. I like that one right there. He should have taken the shot earlier, but same result. Hayden Groney bombs away, baby. 3-pointer, Hayden Groney. 16:08 to go. 6-2 lead for the Nuggets. Nuggets starting out much better than they did the first time around. They had 3 kids that had blocked down inside by Sensky on Fay. Loose ball picked up again by Groney, and then he gets it over to Stoa. And Sensky's going to throw that one out of bounds. First turnover for the Nuggets. 15:45, 4-point lead for the Nuggets. Guler's going to walk it up. Tolerud and Guler playing catch. Ecker in the corner, skip pass back to Tolerud. Down inside, now left block. Guler with a nice cut right through the lane. Easy peasy. Nice assist by Hunter Williams there. Not great off-ball defense by Hawley on that one. Sensky takes it in, throws it up. A little soft, no good. He wanted to foul, not happening. Good no call by the official. Guler, left corner, rolls around, wraps the rim, hits the guard, knocks it board, knocks it in. Guler, just like that. Pelican Rapids goes from down 4 to having a lead. And they're going to get Stoa with the charge on that one. One foul apiece, 7-6. Pelican leads, 14:50 to go in the ball game. First half of the ball game. Don't want this baby to end just yet. Guler with it on top, drives inside, bounce pass to Williams. Knocked out of bounds by Stoa from my viewpoint, but it must have gone off of Williams' hand and out of bounds. Hawley ball coming back at 14:40 in the first half. 7-6 lead for Pelican now. Guler, good defense there on Stoa. Just a little, Guler's bunch stronger than Stoa, and Guler's going to pick up a foul there. He's got 2 fouls already, and that could be a factor tonight. 2 fouls on Timmy Guler, 2 fouls on Pelican. Stoa knocks the first one in off the 2-shot foul. 7 up. Not the pop, but the score. 7-7. Stoa trying to make it 8-7. Second lead change of the ball game, and Stoa does. Stoa's got 5 on the evening early in the first half. Ecker down in the corner for Pelican. Now Pelican moving the ball on the perimeter very well here. Tolerud and Luke Soley in. Soley came in, give Guler a break with those 2 fouls. They don't want to have him pick up a silly third this early in the ball game. And we're going to have a travel down inside there. Tanner Tolerud was getting after it and shuffled his feet. He tried to play a little faster, then playing quick. 8-7 lead. Nuggets over the Vikings. 13:45 to go in the first half. Grani defended by Williams. Sensky has the ball, goes up against Fay, takes it in off the glass and knocks it in. Fay took a shot to the schnoz there from Sensky, but ends up on the sour end of that one. He gets a foul and a knock on the noggin. And Sensky gets the 2 points. And he's going to have an opportunity at a old-fashioned three-point play. And does so. 11-7. Nugget lead over the Vikings. Ball off of a Nugget foot. Down inside to Williams. Reverse pivot. Off the backboard. Nice shot. Hunter Williams. Good strong play inside. 11-9 now. 2-point lead for the Nuggets. Sensky screening on top. Stoll goes away from the screen. Zips it over to Brady Groton. Hawley not moving the ball like they did earlier with the pass. Now they start to pick it up a little bit. Oh, and Brady Groton bobbled it off of his leg. Mason had a really good pass there. Mason had a really good pass to his brother there. Skipped it across. Took his eye off it a little bit too soon. Incomplete pass. Turnover. Oh, Stoll with a defensive grab there. I don't know what little hoop-de-doo around the back. Thank you very much. Gets a steal there. Turnover for Pelican. Stoll takes it up, down underneath. Oh, Groton with another quick pass. Went right through Sensky's hands. Groton's quick on the draw here with those passes. His teammates just have to wise up to that, make sure they're ready with the ball, for the ball. Now Fay leads it down the court on the fast break. Three-pointer from the top, no good, rattled out. Brady Groton clears the rebound there. Ian Fay with a nice dribbling exhibition for a 6'6" youngster. Mason Groton now with the ball up on top. 2-point lead for Hawley, 11-9. Groton tried to make it more, did not happen. Ian Fay comes down with the rebound there. Calmly brings it up court. Tolerud has it, down to Williams, back to Tolerud on the left side with the left little dipsy-do. Tie ball game, 11-11. 12:01 to go in the first half. Stoa takes it to the basket. Strong. Luke Soley is going to pick up his first foul. 3 team fouls, that's 4 fouls, excuse me, on Pelican. Only 1 foul so far for the hometown Nuggets. Coach Gollingsrud walking the sidelines there. He grabs Timmy Guler, sends him back in. Brady Petznick is coming in, number 22, and number 33, Peyton Blakeway, also in. So we have Petznick, Blakeway, and Guler back in. Guler playing with 2 fouls. He has to be careful. I don't know that that's in his vernacular, though. He gets after it. He's a 100-mile-an-hour player and makes things happen. Score is 13-11 now. Stoa made both those free throws. Cross-court pass, no good. Hit the rim, just about turned over. And nice little scooper there. Petznick with a 2-point scoop, the scoop-a-loop with the left hand. Nice shot for Petznick. 13 up. Stoa kicks it to the corner. Brady Groton lines up the 3. Drano. Brady Groton, 3-bomber. Wow. Good shot. 11:20 to go in the half. Guler, jump shot. Short, no good. Rebound, Sensky pushes it up to Grani. Groton off the glass, left hand. Whoa, baby. If you're not watching, you better turn it on and get here. This is a good one. 11 minutes to go, 18-13. Hawley leading Pelican. This is a barn burner right now. Down court too. Brady Groton. Cutting, slashing, short, long, off the backboard. Sensky no good. Rebound cleared there by Petznick. Guler has the ball now against Groton. Gets it over to Blakeway. Blakeway pestered there. Man-to-man defense now by Hawley. Guler takes it in. Nice defense, Mason Groton. Mason, you got to keep your cool. Mason, you got to keep your cool. 2 fouls now. You always know how he's feeling. What he's thinking of. Everything. He wears his emotions on his sleeve, and sometimes he gets carried away. 18-13, 10:33 to go. Guler, uncharacteristic miss there. Score sits with the 5-point lead, 18-13. Nuggets leading the Vikings, 10:33 to go. Guler with the second free throw here. And he knocks that one down. He's got 6 on the night. 18-14. We took a little trip. All right, here we go. Grani off to Sensky. Fires for 3. Bam! Drain. Oh, Sam Sensky. He's got 6 on the half as well now. Guler walks it up. Hawley back into their 1-3-1 trap. Just enough to Guler does a nice job of finding that angle. Shot goes up. Taken inside by Petznick. He gets fouled. Foul goes on Sensky, his first foul. 3rd team foul. Fouls are starting to even out now. 3 fouls for Hawley. 4 for Pelican. First free throw knocked in by Petznick. He's got 3 now off the bench. Checking in for the Nuggets, Brent Carlisle. A little conversation over here. 2 guys hamming it up with Guler, Stoa, and Grani. Maybe they're trying to talk him out of his game a little bit. I don't think it was that. I think it was more gamesmanship and talking about a semi-formal dance after the game tonight. Stoa with the ball now. Ooh, nice quick spin there by Sensky. Sensky flips it across to Grani. Grani likes that, what he sees. No good. Kept alive by Sensky. Picked up by Guler. And he's going to go coast to coast. Soft off the glass. Too strong off the rim. No good. Kept alive. No, now Hayden Grani has it. Trailing to Sensky off the glass. Now, Hayden Grani. What a pass. You're going to think that was a shot. That was not a shot. That was a pass to come back to Sam Sensky in the lane. Now Fay inside off the glass. Easy peasy. Nothing to it, Ian Fay. Nuggets bring it down now. Stoa pulls up from the left elbow. Too strong. Floater kept floating, and it floated right off the backboard. Hit the ground, and out of bounds it goes. We got a high-octane game here, folks. Number 20 checks in for Pelican now. Hunter Williams is back into the ball game. Carson Brew now has just checked in. He's number 5 as well for the Nuggets. Ecker takes it in. No good. That's knocked out of bounds by Fay. He got after Sensky a little bit. Sensky's limping. Pulled up lame a little bit. You have to walk it off, Sal. 8:42 to go in the ball game. 4 fouls for Pelican, 3 on the Nuggets. Brevin Stoa has the ball down to Sensky. Sensky lost it a little bit outside with the pass. Should have handled it. Guler has it now. Fay, nice soft shot. Opposite hand from the left side. He's got 4 points on the night now. 4-point lead. Cut it to 4. 23-19. 8:14 to go in the first half. Stoa picked up his dribble on top. Gets it to Grani. One dribble and picked it up. He got in trouble. Skips it across to Stoa. Stoa didn't find anything better to do, so he shot a little long, touched the backside of the rim. They're either on or they're way off. There's Ecker. I told you that kid could fly. Floater, coaster, tosses it in, one-hander off the backboard. 23-22, 2-point lead for the Nuggets now. Grani trying to make it 5, no good, short-rimmed it. And Williams clears out the rebound on the fly. There he goes, leaves it for Fay in the middle. Fay got bodied up. 3-pointer up top, no good by the Vikings. That was Blakeway. Since he got the rebound. Carlisle off the back. Blocked by. That's 2 block shots now by Guler. Fay leading the way here. Picked it up. Lost it. Picked up again by Guler. High octane basketball here, folks. You don't want to be missing this one. No timeouts have been called. We're down to the 7-minute mark. Blakeway bounces down to Fay. Power dribble, jump, baby hook, right hand, Fay. Bam. He's got 6 now. Tie ball game, 23 apiece. Vikings and Nuggets. Carson Brew has the ball now. Carlisle over to Stoa. Stoa drives baseline, floats, kicks it out to Carson Brew. Lines up at 3, just off left side. Fay with the rebound, clears it. He gets it to, you know who? That's Timmy Guler, and he gets it to Williams down inside. Back up top. Fay, little push off there. Yeah, left hand push off. It might have been somebody in the fine arts department here teaching some acting there. That might have been a bit of a pratfall. Hawley says, we'll take it. That's the 5th foul on Pelican, 2nd on Ian Fay. And we've got 2 subs coming in for the Nuggets. 0, Mason Groton, Jr., number 2, older brother, Brady Groton, Senior. 6:16 to go in the first half. Growney tried to sneak one in, didn't quite get there. Then he goes against Guler. Guler, so soft, so explosive, so quick. Nice soft touch on the fly, going 51.5 miles per hour. And he's able to drop that one in off the glass. We got a foul on the other end on number 2. That's Brandon Ecker. Pelican goes up to 16 fouls now. Just under 6 minutes to go on the clock. Growney goes to the line for 2. Bounced that one around. Rim, backboard, net. 4 points of contact. It's just like in football. And Growney makes a second one. 25 apiece. Guler guarded on top by Brew. Quarterback matchup right there from the back in the section playoffs. Carson Brew played quarterback for the Nuggets. Timmy Guler, no doubt about it. Solid quarterback for the Vikings. Guler with the 3. Boom time. Playing well with 2 fouls. Had a break to cool off a little bit. Now he's back. Pelican now has the 3-point lead, 28-25. 5:24 to go in the ball game. I'm getting a phone call here. I'll bet you we're going to be on an e-learning day tomorrow here in Hawley. Hawley Public Schools. Oh, a little sloppy with the ball there. Growney lost that one. Tipped by Pelican, then tipped by Growney. Tanner Tolerud right there. He's going to inbound it to Mr. Guler. Well, Hawley trying to do a little trapping. As soon as they do that, Pelican knows it's coming. Coach Gollingsrud has them trained up. They come with that. Guler from way downtown had come up a little bit short. Mason Groton now has it up on top. Oh, fired one across the Brew. Brew slides in, gets to Mason Groton. Little floater, 8-footer. Nice shot, Mason Groton, 2 points. His first 2 of the evening. 27-28, 1-point lead for Pelican. Brendan Ecker has the ball down to Guler. Boy, he can get up in the air. 2 points, Guler down inside. He's only 5'10". He gets up there. The jump shot can be defined by how he shoots that one. Brady Gotten for 3 with a bam. Big 3 there. He's got 8 on the night now. And we've got 30-30. Get caught up. Keeping track on paper, keeping track on with the mouse. Trying to inform you guys. We're doing it all tonight. Guler takes it in. He wanted a foul there. Looks at his arm and he might need a Band-Aid. No, he'll get his attention if he needs it on the bench. Guler and Ecker out. Blakeway back in. And Soley back in. for the Vikings. Blakeway squared up like he was going to shoot, but he was about 6 feet outside the line. That's not his territory. Solely with the ball on top, skip pass. Down inside to Williams. Williams tries to throw it through 2 defenders. That rarely works. Mason Groton on the other end. Nice assist from Samsensky. Nice shot. Great pass. Samsensky hit Mason Groton on the fly. Fast break with no dribbles. Hawley basketball fans like to see that. Down inside. Skip pass cross. Stoa knocks that out of bounds. We're going to have a blob here. Blob coming your way for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. That blob equals a baseline out of bounds. Inbound play. Little left-handed scooper. No good by Brady Petznick. Ball goes out of bounds. Hawley back with a 2-point lead. 3:14 to go in the half. Man, this baby's flying by. Stoa takes it down to the baseline. Thompson over to back to Stoa. Stoa, Drano. 3 points. Brevin Stoa, he's got 10. Left wing for Pelican. Toller has it back in the corner. Fay, 3 up on top. Smooth looking shot. Ian Fay. What do you say, Mr. Fay, huh? That's 9 for Fay. (35-33). Now it's turned over by Hawley. 3 up on top. Not super confident with that one. Tollerud has it now. Kicks it out to Blakeway. Ball knocked out of bounds by Stoa. Coach Gullingsrud making a nice, smart move here. He gets Ecker and Guler out of the game with 2 minutes to go. It's close enough here at the half. He doesn't want Guler to pick up a 3rd foul. Inside bucket quick there. Believe that was Petznick with that one off the glass. But Gullingsrud gets Guler out of there with 2 fouls. Doesn't want to get a 3rd. There's more options to play with. Sensky goes up in the middle. No good. Pelican with the ball up on top. Blakeway has it. Fay and Stoa both go crashing to the floor. Now we're getting a little sloppy. Time to pull things back a little bit. Fay, 3, left corner, no good. Front rim. Sensky rebound, and he forces it up with the break. Brady Groton, left corner. Skip pass. Skip passes are taking just a little bit too long when they get that much air under them. And Pelicans way too good defensively to not be able to recover from that. All the way down. Blakeway takes it coast to coast. Big shot for him. Sensky swings it from the left side, right side. Right side goes right over the backboard. Blakeway with that shot down inside. His first bucket of the night. Number 1 camera operator Ben Gronke, 7th grader, helping me out again tonight. And don't forget to join us at halftime for Jed Carlson's delightful, informative insight. Down under a minute now, 50 seconds to go. Powers it down inside to Fay. Fay takes it off the backboard, bounced around a couple times, no good. 45 seconds here, Nuggets down 2. 6 fouls for Pelican. Only 3 called on Hawley so far. It's been a pretty clean game. Been a fast first half, too. No timeouts. I bet that changes in the second half. That one blocked by Brady Groton. Brady Groton shot was blocked. Fay has it wide right corner now. Takes it inside, and they're going to get Brady Groton with the personal foul. Fay's going to not go to the line. They're going to call a blocking foul on the ground. No shots. 14 fouls on Hawley. Gavin Rodke checks in. Senior, number 45. Pelican patient with it, 16 seconds. They won't take your shot unless they need to or unless they get a good one. That's just the way it goes. Coach Gullingsrud's got a pretty hefty basketball pedigree behind him. No good. Three-pointer by Guler, and that was knocked out of bounds by Hawley. Pelican's going to get another opportunity at it. Coach Stoa doesn't like it. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. That's the way they call it. I've not liked a few things that have been called, but so that's the way it goes. Guler with the three, just about drained it. Back side of the rim, no good. Halftime, folks. 37-35, 2-point lead for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. John Gullingsrud has his kids ready to roll again. Hawley, much better performance tonight. Very few turnovers on either team. Been a very clean game. Only 10 fouls called completely. So has been a fast half. We're only at 8:15. So, all right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll have some halftime, first half scoring totals for you in just a little bit. Hang tight, folks. You're listening to Nugget Football. Oh, boy. Whoa. Nugget Basketball on yourliveevent.com. We'll be back. I'll get her cleared up, and we'll be back after that. Hang tight.
I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With great facilities, small class sizes, dedicated teachers and support staff, and a variety of course offerings, make Hawley Public Schools the perfect choice for your son or daughter's educational setting. To learn more about Hawley Public Schools, including calendars, directory, menus, and athletic information, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or follow them on Facebook. Good luck nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Okay, we're back at the goal line. We've got the young fellers playing. I believe they seem to be fourth grade size. I'm going to guess it's fourth graders playing a little basketball out here. Good ball game. No, not good ball game. Great ball game. Halftime, Pelican leads 37-35. Pelican Rapids has 5 points off the bench. Hawley has 0 points off the bench. And we'll run it down for the leaders on the scoreboard right now. Timmy Guler's got 13 to lead the way for Pelican. 9 points for Ian Fay. He's got 3 deuces and a 3. And he for 9. And then we've got Petsnick with 3 off the bench. Peyton Blakeway 2 off the bench. Brendan Ecker only 2. And Tanner Tollerud has 2 as well. So there you have it. 4 points for Hunter Williams. I think we got everybody there. And for Hawley, we've got Mason Groton with 4 points tonight. Hayden Groney has 5. Brady Groton 8. Brevin Stoll leading the way with 10. And Sam Sensky with 8. It's been starters only scoring for Hawley. 0 points off the bench. Bench players we've seen tonight have been Carson Brew, Gavin Rodkey, and Bryant Carlisle. So we're going to come back with Jed Carlson for a little insight as to what his take on what's happened so far. And then he's going to join for the second half color commentary on the way out. So hang with us, folks. It's 37-35 Vikings over the Nuggets at halftime. We're going to be back after a quick break, and we'll have Captain Carlson with us shortly.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools.
We've got Jed Carlson joining us here at the half, and he's going to hang with us here all the way through the end of this one tonight. We've got a very clean ball game tonight, Jed. There's been 10 fouls, 6 on Pelican, 4 on the Nuggets. Turnovers have not been a real issue tonight, and it's been a really clean game.
It really has. Two good basketball teams. You can see it. And I thought, just how the game started, you could kind of tell it was going to be crisp. Hawley comes out in a 1-3-1 zone. The Pelican did a really nice job of attacking that. Just diagonal dribbles, diagonal passes, and they got a lot of shots at the rim. I think if you looked at the shot charts for both teams, Pelicans is a lot closer to the rim. They're getting easy looks. They're getting good looks. They're staying patient. I think Hawley's passed up a few easy looks for kickouts and fumbled them. So kind of an interesting battle there.
Yeah, Mason Groton earlier really getting a lot of touch passes with a lot of steam on him. Kind of caught his brother off guard, and he zipped one off of Sensky back to the inside in the lane. They just got to be ready. If he's going to play like that and he's going to get the ball to that person with that kind of velocity, hey, fellas, wake up and play the game. Let's roll. He's ready to go.
Kind of a double-edged sword, right? Because they're nice passes, but at the same time, you're under the hoop. Put that thing up, right? You're in close range. You got big, long kids out there to put them back. So I think you want to see a shot attempt there if you're a coach.
I think you do too. And Mason is such an emotional player. There's no guessing where his mind is and what he's feeling. If he's excited, he's jacked. If he's upset, he's upset. It.
Leaves his emotions out there.
He does. One thing that the Pelican Rapids Vikings need to do, Brendan Ecker needs to get more involved. He's only got 2 points, 13 for Guler, and then 9 for Fay. Fay's got to get a little bit more. He's got 6 inside, so that's not quite so bad. So I misspoke there. But Ecker's got to get more involved, and so does Tanner Tollerud, the other 2 starters.
I tell you what, haven't seen the Pelican Rapids team play for a long time. I know the coaching staff, great guys all over down there, and they're this is a well-coached basketball team. But having not seen them play, I've been really impressed with Timmy Guler as a sophomore guard. Just plays with poise. He's got a good-looking jumper, kind of running the show there, and. I think, what do you say, 13-9? That's a really good half. So we'll see if Pelican can get contributions from those guys. And I think if you're Hawley, I think Hawley wants to get this thing going. 37-35 is not low scoring by any means, but I think in terms of pace, I think the few times that I've seen Hawley play this year, they play the best when it's rebound, outlet to almost half court, cross court pass for a layup. And we haven't got enough of that this half. So. We'll see if we can come out in the second half and do that.
There have been 2 fast break buckets with no passes. Rebound, kick, cross court, go. And like you said, okay, maybe you can explain this to me. Coach Stoa mentioned earlier he thinks his team needs to play more in a broken floor. What is that?
Well, they want a little bit of chaos. They want a little bit of organized chaos. They don't want it to be walking up against the set defense. So that's why you see them. They've doubled. They just went right at the point guard and doubled it hard a couple times. Stoa got a tip. They're trying to create those situations because they want this thing to be up and down. They want it to be open gym. They want to play loose and free, and that's when they're at their best. So I think that's what Coach Stoa means by broken floor.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I told you guys listening and watching at home that Jed was going to be insightful. There he was. Thanks, Jed. That's awesome.
Did you also mention I got the face for radio or no?
Well, we both do. That's why we're not on camera. That's why we're behind the screen. Nuggets take the ball out right after halftime for the first possession here.
I will say both of these teams pass the ball really well. They do. Just a lot of nice passes. They're always looking for their teammates, unselfish, and it's been fun to watch.
Brady Groton, 3 from the left corner, a little strong, kind of flat on that one. Offensive rebound, Sensky. Fall away. That fall away part made it come up a little bit short. I also mentioned earlier in the first half when Timmy Guler shoots a jump shot, that's a definition of a jump shot. He goes up with it.
I tell you what, kind of just the next one, I'll let you call that, Coach.
Boom, Tolerud. Told you he had to pick it up. He must have heard me talking. He's got a 3-pointer. Start off the half.
Tolerud and Guler, just another couple of guards in that long line of Pelican Rapids guards. They always have them. They produce them down there. Big men as well, but they've had just a good history of kids that can just shoot it, stroke it with pretty jumpers.
They've got a guard plant down there and a turkey plant down there.
I think so.
For those of you back at Pelican Rapids or at home in Hawley, watching on yourliveevent.com, Peter Nat's joined by Jed Carlson. Stoa takes one short off the rim. Stoa with the rebound, soft off the glass.
Sensky's got that old school game. He's going to look good in a YMCA game sometime down in his future. Just off the glass, little fadeaways. He can play inside and out. He's got a little old school to his game.
YMCA ball down at the Village, right?
You got it.
Guler zips it across to Ecker. Oh, baby. Tanner Tolerud heating it up. That's second 3 now.
It's a big lift for Pelican if he's going to hit shots from the outside.
Guler picks up the loose ball, forces it up, runs past 2 Nuggets.
What a pass.
Great pass. Oh, and Ecker. There we go.
Kind of looks like Pelican did what we talked about how Hawley wants to play. Getting up and down. They're getting shots at the rim. Picked up the pace a little bit.
Mason Groton skips it over to Brady Groton. Gronny, smooth stroke, no good. Short off the rim. Guler push. Guess what? There's Ecker. Sensky comes up with a loose ball there. There's a turnover, Pelican.
Here's your broken floor, Coach.
Okay. There you go, JP. That's the broken floor right there. Guler brings it down under control. Tolerud down to Williams. He didn't know what he wanted to do with that one, so he threw it up there out of control. Now Gronny has it coming back the other way. Pulls it back. Groton's had the ball 4 times now in that left corner. Only gotten 1 shot off. Gronny, nice play.
I think Coach Stoa is going to tell him here, guys, the shot selection hasn't been what they wanted it to be.
All right, 30-second timeout for the Nuggets. We'll come back right after this.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
All right, 30-second timeout called by Coach Stoa. 15-12 to go in this ball game. Nuggets down 6, 45-39. The Vikings are exploding out of the halftime.
I think if you're Coach Gullingsrud, you're going to tell your point guard, hey, if they're going to run double teams at you, they're not going to turn him over. They're just doing it to get it out of his hands. It's time for the other guys to step up, and I think he probably challenged his crew there. If you're Hawley, the shot selection is probably what Coach Stoa is saying. Hey, let's get some good ones, guys. Beautiful.
Easy left-hand floater for Guler.
I watched his sister play point guard for the Cobbers last night, Coach.
How'd she do?
She's a solid little player. Sophomore.
Isn't she a feisty little thing?
She really is. She can guard length of the floor, pushes it up.
Brevin Stoa, that one looked like it came off the heel of his hand on the release. No good for three. Guler pushes it up. Gets it over to Soley. Soley dumps it to Williams at the left elbow. Let's get a reset, says Mr. Timmy Guler. Fay. That one looked good. Didn't go, though. We had a nice angle on that one. Grani now with the Nuggets. Nuggets not quite moving the ball as fast as they did in the first half. Now they've got an overload to the right side. I don't think that was unintentional. Sensky, good pass. Didn't get anything out of it, though. Better hang on here. All right, athletic save by Stoa. A lot of work just to keep this possession alive.
A little sloppy here for the Nuggets. See him attack the basket here.
Sensky, big three.
Big guy can play inside and out.
He's got 5.
He's hitting those shots, it makes him much
In the
tougher
half.
to guard.
You know, that's something that Sam has done this year. Really accepted that role of he likes that swingman role, but he knows that he has to go down and body up and play in the paint. And he's done a great job of accepting that role and doing those things and working on that part of his game.
Yeah, he's going to make his money in the paint. It's nice when he can hit that outside shot, challenge, make people come out and guard him, and he can go by him.
Viking foul called on Hunter Williams, his first foul.
Petznick's a long coming off the bench, 6'4", junior, I think.
Arms down to his knees, dang near. More dribbling this half for the Nuggets than passing.
Pelican brings the double team.
Oh, nice spin. Couple spins there by now they're moving the ball. Sensky with another 3. He's got 8 in the half. Cutting in that lead down to 2 now.
Game of runs here. If you're Pelican, you need a bucket.
Now we've got numbers here. 3-on-2 for the Nuggets. Floater Stoa. Could have moved the ball around a little bit there. Move the defenders and get an open shot.
Tough when that one goes and Hawley ties the game. I think the crowd's starting to get into it, and I think that's a big momentum changer right there.
Well, then you turn around, you get a foul coming off of that on the rebound, too. Carson Drew checks in defensively for the defensive series here. He'll be in for longer than just defense.
Well, you mentioned defense because the kid loves to guard, right? The few times that I've seen him play, he takes pride in it. You know, he gets out, he's going to guard the other team's best player a lot of times, and he likes to get after it.
Oh, that was poked out. Poke check there by Stoa. I think we're going to nick him with the foul, though. Yep. 2 fouls on Hawley, just 1 on Pelican. Been a clean foul game, Jed.
Look for the lob entry here to 20. Hawley's taking it away.
Petznick with the ball.
Extra
Good.
pass.
Oh, that's Rim has done that twice tonight.
It's a good look if you're Pelican. Make the extra pass to a guy who's been hitting some shots tonight. I think you're happy with that shot if you're Coach Gullingsrud.
I would say. 47-45, Pelican leads. 12, just coming down on the 12-minute mark here in the ball game. Sensky with 2 threes in the last couple possessions and zips that one underneath. No contact anywhere. Or if there was, it wasn't seen. It's coming back this way. Turnover on Hawley.
good to see Hawley and Pelican having battles again. Kind of just brings back a lot of memories for me as a kid, watching some of those great Pelican teams come here, and even as a coach, being fortunate enough to play some of those really good Pelican teams. We got our butts whooped a few times. That 33-0 team was special, but I tell you what, it's just fun it's a good Heart of Lakes battle.
It's just hard-nosed basketball. It's defense, it's rebounding, it's hustle. It's people getting after. The official just about got in the way there.
Kids helping each other up.
Sensky and Brew run into each other there.
Good pass.
Brady Groton off the glass, too strong, no good. Oh, he brought it down to his waist and pulled out of there by Blakeway. Blakeway forces it the other way too fast, turns it over. Brew, nice fake off there, goes up with the left hand, no good.
A lot of missed shots there, but that's fun to watch. A lot of kids getting their hands on the basketball, get some pace of this thing up and down. I'd love to see it keep going at that rate.
Yeah. Only one timeout called so far. We're down, getting to the 11-minute mark in the second half already. Hawley fan student section trying to get things cranked up here. Faye just about lost it. And just about lost it again. And they're going to get him with the charge.
Yeah.
Good strong move. Good position by Groton, though.
Outside the circle, and that was a good take.
Brady Groton comes off as Bryant Carlisle comes in. John Gollinger is going to call a timeout. Full timeout for Pelican Rapids. 47-45, Pelican Rapids with the lead on yourliveevent.com. Stay tuned.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
Back at the gold mine, Vikings leading the Nuggets 47-45, 10:57 to go in the second half. Jed Carlson and Peter Nats on the call. These are fun games to call. We did one the other night, about a 30-pointer, and that's like pulling out your fingernails, man. These are easy and fun.
It gets a little tough. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this, Coach. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Groton brings the ball up against Ecker over there. Poked out of there by Petsnick. Takes it in off the glass. Layup. I'm sorry, that was Peyton Blakeway.
Really just shot the gap there.
Jumped the route there, didn't he?
Yeah,
Jumped
the
out.
That's one where you better pick it off, right, Coach?
Yep.
Otherwise, we're scoring a touchdown. So
all or nothing, both ways.
Credit to him.
Groney, three up top. Bam! Big three for Groney. Good to see him get heated up again.
I'd be surprised if this wasn't a one-possession game at the end of it in 10 minutes.
Well, we got 8 timeouts to make it happen,
Yes,
so there won't be 8 left at the end of this one.
Hawley is paying a lot of attention to Guler. Coming off ball screens, they're going to stick with him. They're running to get it out of his hands. They clearly don't want him to beat him.
They do not. Oh, he just about got that one to go, too. 5-10 against those guys and put back in. Nice job by Hunter Williams. Offensive putback right there.
I'll tell you what, if Hawley's going to leave Hunter Williams, he's going to be able to do that. Just crash boards and be active with nobody on you, nobody boxing you out because they're paying attention to Guler. A great little play there by him. Hustle play.
Groton with a little bit out of control there. Was saved by Sensky in the right spot at the right time. Hayden Groney has the ball up top. Crisscross dribble, floater in. Nice. Boom, nice play, Hayden Groney.
Nice play.
He's got 7 on the half, 12 for the night. Cuts the lead down to 1. Game of streaks, man. 9 minutes to go in the half.
Hawley's going to stick 2 on him. They're going to get open shots.
Oh, Faye just took that right in front of Carlisle's face. Now we got one on the ground. Coach Coldness has a foul called. He called that on 0, Mason Groton. That's going to stay on the Pelican end.
Give Pelican a lot of credit. They're staying within themselves every time they're getting doubles. They're making the extra pass, trusting their teammates. I think that's probably what the coach wants them to do.
They've got some nice athletes on this squad. Strong leadership, a lot of confidence.
If you can force blob entries out to past the volleyball line, you're doing something good defensively.
Jump ball, good hustle. Mason Groton ties up Hunter Williams. Ball will stay with Pelican. Got an update from Perham. We've got Perham leading the girls from Hawley, 48-36 with 14:55 to go in the ball game. Another Heart of Lakes and 8-2A matchup. Hunter Williams, nice entry pass.
Great little flex screen, great finish by Hunter Williams. It's a nice play, good pass as well. The Hawley girls game, that's the first matchup between those teams this late in the season. That's really odd.
It's not a makeup day. This is supposed to be their second game. Their second game will actually be next Friday.
Play each other twice in 7 days.
How about that? Sounds more like NBA.
Oh, home road back to back.
Hawley just patient and okay with hanging around. Move the ball, hang on to the possession. That was knocked out of bounds. Good thinking there by Hayden Groney. Saw it was tipped there, and I'm going to let that go. Let's reset this and get a sound, solid possession here. Down to 8 minutes to go, 53-50. Pelican Rapids leading Hawley. Groton takes it to the basket on the left side. We're going to get a body foul called on Brendan Ecker. He's got his second foul on the night.
And Mason will have to step up with both Stoa and Sensky off the floor. Those guys are both playmakers and scorers. And
Hawley inbound. Groney going to throw it up another floater. Knocked out of bounds by Hawley. Floater came up a little bit short. Should have shot that one instead of just tossing it up there as a knuckleball.
Made the last one, was feeling good. He was feeling it, Coach.
Yeah, so you can't feel the floaters all the time. Oh, you hate to see that. Hayden Groney kicked the ball there. It either hit that contusion he's got on his shin, or he rolled his ankle a little bit. But he waved off the Red Cross there. I'm good. He's smiling, so it can't be that bad.
No subs in this one.
Senior night, parents'
Running
night.
Guler off 3 screens.
Oh, that's a lot of work for Guler, too, to run that much.
Yeah.
Oh, Ecker, 2 points. He's got 4.5, 6 on the night.
Yeah, that's the difference. If Pelicans role players, so to speak, can step up and make shots like that, they're going to win the basketball game. And if they can, I don't think they do. It's kind of simple.
Stoa no good on the down with her cross court to Blake, way back to Ecker. Nice spin rama. Knocks that one in. 4 straight points for Ecker. Lead stretches out to 7 for the Vikings. 7 minutes to go in the ball game.
If you're Hawley here, you just want to get a good shot, right? Like you mentioned, game of runs. Stay patient.
Oh, turned over by Hawley there. Nice job by Tolerud. Get his hands in and knock that pass down. Guler pushing it up. Ecker squared up. Flat shot, no good. That hit the net. That's not an air ball. That was a net ball.
Multiple chances here for Pelican.
Williams in the middle now. Zips it on there. They're moving the ball. Pelican is. Followed up by who?
If you give a team 4 possessions, this Pelican team's too good to give them 4 offensive rebounds on 1 possession and expect them not to score.
Full timeout called by Hawley. Vikings pull out to a 9-point lead on a big run here. 6:20 to go in the ball game. Stay with us, folks.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
All right, we're back at the gold mine, 6:20 to go. I told you the timeouts wouldn't stay the same, Jed.
No, Coach Toa needed to use one there. It's a nice run by the Vikings. Let's see if Hawley can answer here coming out of the break.
Solid possession here just to stop the bleeding. Stoa drives down to the right block, kicks it out to Grani. That's a shot he likes. No good. And we've had 3 shots go over the backboard tonight. The rims are very unforgiving.
Too much air in that basketball, Coach.
Yeah, overinflated. Fay has it, middle of the key, splash. Nice shot, Ian Fay. He's got 11 on the night. That's his first bucket of the second half, though.
Really nice first half. A nice looking jumper. He didn't hesitate. Hey, I'm open. You're leaving me open. I'm going to hurt you.
Well, Pelican's throwing some man-to-man defense at him right now, and that's not going well for Hawley. 61-50, 11-point lead there. Hawley did not get a good solid possession there. Got a decent shot, but Fay, he got robbed there. He should call the police on his way out of here.
Ooh.
Oh, Groton just threw that one away. Nice job. Oh, guess what? Timmy Guler's right place at the right time. Great pass by Peyton Blakeway.
Pelicans defense is really generating them some offense right now, some easy offense.
Tight man-to-man.
They're feeling the flow. You feeling the flow. You can hear their crowd picking it up. All the momentum with the Vikings right now. Hawley needs a big bucket here to kind of come out of that.
Stoa slapping his arm, wanting a foul called there. He just needs to mind his manners and get going with it. Play the ball game. Pass it. You can't dictate what the guys in the gray and black are going to do, so you just better play. Took me a while to learn that. I think I was 42.
Absolutely.
Maybe 47. And turnover there again by the Nuggets. 63-50, 13-point lead. We're under 5 minutes to go at 4:58.
Really crunch time for the Nuggets with a double-digit deficit, under 5. You need some stops. You need them in a hurry. You got to get things going, get some momentum back. Chip away. I love that set by the Vikings there, just a double. We always called it go for a double screen. One man's rolling to the hoop, one's going to pop. Tough to guard.
Pelican milking the clock, getting good looks. They're like I said earlier, before halftime, they're going to shoot when they need to, or if they get a good look.
Very disciplined.
There's a good look.
Team.
Good look by Williams. That soft left-handed hook, baby hook. I love that job. 65-50, 15-point lead. Pelican jacking it up here a little bit. Pelican fans getting in it. Sensky takes it up off the glass, gets it to fall. Going to call a blocking foul as well. Maybe that'll stop the bleeding for a little bit.
Great finish, great touch. Really nice little pocket pass there as well.
That Fay's got 4 now. If they pick up another one on him or if they go at him with Sensky again, they can get back in this thing. Down 13, make it 12.
Hawley's going to go with the full court pressure here. I think you want to get it out of his hands for sure, make somebody else a decision maker and see if you can force a mistake.
Fay inside, blocked out of bounds. Might have been blocked twice. 4 minutes exactly, 12-point lead, 65-53. Pelican Rapids leading the Nuggets of Hawley.
There's the lob entry, flex screen, down screen, shot. Yeah, nice little set there by Coach Gullingsrud. You don't want to leave him open.
Timmy Guler, big left hand, left side three, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Okay. He takes a shot from darn near at the logo. Almost saves it from out of bounds down here. That kid can move.
Great hustle. Didn't give up on the play. Nice job.
He's going to be hassling people for 2+ more years.
Yeah, he's going to be a problem, no doubt. A lot of Pelican guards have been.
Gonna be. He already is. Probably doesn't have a driver's license yet either. He might. I don't know when his birthday is. Sinsky with it on top, lobbed it into Groton.
Pass.
Nice pass.
Oh,
Groton a little strong with the left hand. And rebound cleared by Tollerud. Then he turned it over.
That's what Hawley wants to do defensively, speed it up, get more possessions in the game. You just got to make him pay on the other end.
And then they got to convert.
Ooh.
Ecker with the ball there. We're going to call over and back here. Oh, I think he pointed the wrong way.
I think he did.
He caught me. I think he made the right call, but he pointed the wrong direction. We'll get her sorted out.
Not a lip reader, but I think Coach Gillings is disagreeing with that call.
That's all right. That's okay to disagree. You can agree to disagree, John. We're going to be back after 30 seconds. 65-53. Vikes lead the Nuggets.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With preschool, before and after school enrichment, and community education, the Hawley Public Schools are able to provide learning opportunities for all students. With academic clubs, athletics, and fine arts, the Hawley Public Schools has the right club or organization for your student to become a member of. To learn more about programs and activities offered by the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us.
All right. Well, we've got a Pelican Rapids basketball team playing very similar to what their head coach played in high school, especially his junior year on that state champion Norman County East Eagles team in 1998. Now I'm starting to date myself, too.
A little bit. I was a sophomore in high school that year, Coach. Oof.
Getting sloppy with the ball again.
Just gotta value it. I mean, it's the right idea. Just a little bit better pass. See what the offensive approach is here for Pelican. If they keep playing, start to play a little keep away, we'll see what's going on. Just only taking easy ones.
Groney better watch out. He's going to try and pick a pocket there. They like to call fouls on that. Picking up the defensive intensity. Groton knocked it loose a little bit there.
12-point lead with under 3, forcing Hawley to gamble.
Comes back to Guler, and they get a blocking foul called on Brady Groton. That's close. That could have gone either way. I think he made a good call, though. Guler's just so fast. It's hard to get in front of him and make sure your feet are set. Taking his time before he gets up to the line, too. That 16-year-old kid, that's a sign of maturity right there. Got banged up a little bit on that foul.
Yeah, both kids fell hard. Look like they're all right. That's good.
Savvy kid. Weird. A kid named Guler being savvy from Pelican Rapids.
Tell you what, I won't say anything about his dad right now. No, he's just a great man. I've known him for a long time.
Guler knocks them both in. Timmy's having a good night.
Nice.
21 on the night. Groney knocks one in, down in for the Nuggets. Now Nuggets going a little full court pressure here.
That's the one you got to get. When you force that secondary ball handler to handle it, make a pass, you're probably not going to turn over Tollerud or Guler, right? So you got to get one of those other guys to make a mistake.
It's all about spacing in this game here, this kind of game. Oh, boy, there's a little extra contact there. Guler a little bit off with that one. Rebound pulled down by Groney. 67-55 Hawley. Groney goes up, gets it swatted by Ecker. Ecker keeps it alive to Tollerud.
Really good defensive play by Ecker.
Ooh. And Ecker just took that one straight in there and probably shouldn't have. Going to get Ecker with the charge on that one. Down under 2 minutes to go now, 67-55.
If you're Hawley, you got to score and get it under 10 here as quick as you can. Then you feel like it's a basketball game.
Okay, now with that block charge circle, does it matter if they're set? they just can't get set in the circle, right?
It doesn't matter. You can be set and ready, and if you're inside that circle, it's a charge, automatic.
Because you're under the basket.
Correct.
All right, Brew knocked in a 3 there. We've got a timeout here, 1:45 to go. Let's stay with it here. We're going to stay with this. We got a 30-second timeout. Coach Gullingsrud finally fired up on the sideline. He's getting after his kids. He's unhappy with a couple calls. Stowe's getting on the kids too. Let's get the score caught up, Jed. You take over.
I tell you what, when you brought up the restricted arc, I love that thing. I think it's 2 or 3 seasons now, the restricted arc. It's just we'll stop rewarding kids for going underneath the basket and standing there, right?
Yeah.
I'm all for taking charges. It's a great play, but make sure it's in a help situation, where you're at least the secondary defender and not just able to go stand where everybody's coming and get rewarded for it. So I'm a big fan of the restricted arc. I think it makes it easier for officials as well. Hey, you're inside there. It's an easy call. It's not a judgment call anymore. You're in there. So big fan of the restricted arc in high school play.
And there is a safety concern too. Kids getting up in the air near the rim, hand caught in the net or on the rim with the dunk or what have you, or just going up in the air under the basket with people by your feet.
Absolutely.
Nice pressure break there by Pelican. Now they're going to get tied up on top. Sensky's probably going to pick up that foul. He was the closest man. No, they're going to, Sam Sensky's going to get that foul.
The Nuggets can be ultra aggressive here, right? They're not in the bonus yet, so you can really get after it here. Doesn't matter who touches it. Go get your hands on it.
Tipped by Grani.
That kind of thing there. You want to go get after people. Still got 2 fouls to give.
They got to get in position to foul him now. Pelican doing a nice job of playing keep away.
I don't think Pelican's taking anything but free throws at this point. Maybe a wide open layup.
Sensky with his 3rd foul.
At the 6th. So now if you're the Nuggets, now is when you want to make sure that Guler doesn't end up with the ball in his hands. You don't want to take him to the line. That's 2 points. There you go.
Too easy.
You can't let him have it. I'd force it out of his hands, foul somebody else.
Sensky's trying to. He got him pretty good earlier, but that one, he didn't look like he hit him very hard or at all. And they get him on the second one, which is a whiff. 1:13 to go in the ball game. 9-point lead now. Make it 10. Tollerud.
Clutch free throws. Get the first one. Just kind of has the feeling of these teams playing again in the postseason, doesn't it?
Yeah, Coach Stoa, when we were talking about that, we said we might play again later. Wink, wink. I'm not sure what wink, wink meant, but I have an idea. Mason Groton takes it all the way down, knocks it in. Hawley sets up in the press right now, getting after it. And we've got a timeout called by Pelican. 68-60. 8-point lead.
One of the things we'd always tell our kids in this situation is just do not turn it over. If you sit there and hold the ball for 5 seconds and it's a 5-second count, sure, we get to set our defense. It's not the end of the world. You don't want to turn it over under your own basket, lead to 2 points. That's the only thing you cannot do. Cardinal sin. So I thought that was a nice, smart play by the inbounder there. I think it was Tollerud.
Live ball turnovers at this juncture will kill.
If you're Coach Gullinger, you're fine with a 5-second count. If it takes you 10 seconds to get across, and hey, fine, we get to set our defense. Not sure there's enough time for the Nuggets. But if you turn it over live and it results in points, now you're going to let them get back in the game.
1:02 to go in the ball game. 8-point lead for the Vikings.
If I'm the Nuggets here, I'm going to try really hard to make sure 15 doesn't get his hands on this thing. Let him throw it deep, force the deep one. I'd let him do that, absolutely.
Sensky with the steal, kicks it 3. Grani throws a 3 up.
That's a big one.
Huge 3 for Grani. He's had a big half. He's got 12 in the second half, cuts the lead to 5. Timeout, full timeout for Hawley. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day, and is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The Holly Nuggets Booster Club helps support Nugget athletics with various projects each year. Past projects include gym flooring, baseball and softball scoreboards, donations to the dance and wrestling teams, and the new high school weight room. If you are interested in the progress and development of the athletic programs at Hawley High School, please consider becoming a Booster Club member. Membership is available on monetary amounts of $25, $50, $100, and $250. Visit hollyboosters.com for more information.
Well, we got great news at the halftime there. Holly's going to be e-learning tomorrow, so is Moorhead.
Oh, and the celebration lives on here.
55 seconds to go. Pelican with the ball on the opposite end. Fay with the ball here after the inbound. That was like, that's what they didn't and couldn't do is get it to Guler. And Guler's going to get fouled there by Grani.
Really close there for the Nuggets. They almost got the 5 count. They got the inbound in the corner. See, Fay's tall enough to throw over the top of the defense, and I think you just got to keep taking 15 away. He's a high school kid. He could miss, but he looks like he got a pretty good stroke, and this might be 2 points for the Vikings.
Got to make the first one to get the second one. And he got the important one. Unless it's tied up, then the second one's pretty important if you make the first.
I tell you what, if I'm Hawley here, I might just push and get a quick 2. Just cut it back to 5 again. Oh.
Offensive rebound by Guler. He got it. He shot the free throw, missed the free throw, ends up with the rebound, gets fouled.
He's definitely a difference maker, and as a coach, there's just nothing worse than the offensive rebound when you need on a free throw when you need to stop. I've been there 100 times, and I'm sure Coach Stowa's frustration level with that one is up there because you got what you wanted. You got their best player to miss one. You know, you got to capitalize by getting a box on somebody.
Hey, I just noticed Timmy Guler's mom over here. She's pacing up a storm.
I think she goes to more games than me. I tell you what, every time I'm in a gym, she's there.
Oh, yeah. There you go, Timmy. Nice finish there, boy. 71-63, down to 40 seconds.
Wherever you do it quick. 2 or 3.
Mason Groton off the glass, left hand. Down to 34 seconds.
Still 2 possessions. Really strong reverse pivot there out of Guler to split the double team. That was impressive. A lot of kids are falling away from contact, turning it over. He just reverse pivot, ripped through the double. That was a nice play. You give Coach Stoll credit here. His team keeps fighting. They don't go away. I was just telling you the other night, they're down 5 at Barnesville with 40 seconds left, and I thought it was over, and all of a sudden people in the gym are celebrating. So, you know, they're not going to go away. 6 points. There you go. I think you want to probably think about 3 here with the amount of time left, the number of possessions, and only 1 timeout. So
71-65 with 29 seconds to go. Guler up, drains the second one with confidence.
Nuggets need a quick 3. Quick 3 and a foul. Stay in the game.
Whoa, home run. Yeah, Hayden Grani knows it. Bad turnover there. 72-65, 7-point lead for the Vikings. They are doing just what you said, denying the ball from Guler.
Ooh.
And then Fay had the ball there, just about forced them into a travel. They're going to get Brew with a foul there. Send Ian Fay to the line.
10 team fouls, 2 shots. Yeah.
Fay had 9 in the first half, only 2 in the second half. Opportunity for 2 more here, and then stretch that lead up to 9 as well.
If you're Pelican Rapids, you're playing no threes defense right now. If Hawley wants to drive in and take a layup, you let him. You give it to him. You know, not enough possessions, I don't think. So you're going to make sure you defend the 3-point arc and let him have anything else.
Fay's got a nice touch. Knocked both of them down.
Both Fay and Hunter Williams are nice, active post players. I thought they both played well tonight and were kind of the difference is Hawley keyed on the guards. Did a nice job.
Tolerud comes up with the foul. Only 6 fouls for Pelican now, so nice clean game for them. 16 seconds to go.
A quick 3 right now.
Sensky with that 3, not quick enough. Down to 10 seconds. Rebound by who else? Timmy Guler.
Good basketball game. 2 good
Great
teams.
basketball game.
And credit to the Vikings.
This one's going to go in the books, ladies and gentlemen, 74-65. We'll get some comments from Jed here quick before we let him go home and get ready for your e-learning day. We'll come back with some scoring totals and some final comments from Jed Carlson, and we'll have a talk with Coach Nathan Stoa after this one. Hang tight, folks. We're coming back.
This is Jim Berkmeyer, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. Hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kicks, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
Okay, we're back at the gold mine, ladies and gentlemen, on yourliveevent.com. We've got the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game coming up here in a little while. Jed, that was a good basketball game.
It was. Two good teams. I think both teams are well coached. I thought their teams did what they wanted them to do. Just Pelican just was a little bit sharper tonight. And I think if you're Coach Stoa, the things that they did against Gouler is just kind of like, you know what, we're going to try this. I'm not sure what they did last game. I didn't see it, but let's try getting the ball out of his hands. And tonight the others beat him, and they'll go back to the drawing board and get ready in case they play him again. So I think, Coach Stoa's group is going to be a problem in the playoffs for anybody. The way that they play, they're loose, they're free, they got long and athletes, and I think Coach Gullingswood's squad is they're playing good basketball right now. They're getting hurt you inside and out, and obviously they've stepped up, made their free throws, a lot of hustle plays. They did a nice job too. So that was a lot of fun, and two good basketball teams.
Yeah, there's this is a good basketball team on Hawley's side here. They had a run in the second half where they didn't get much, and Pelican kind of stretched out a lead a little bit, and then they went cold from three too, and that really got after them too.
Yeah, that run was the difference. I think they stretched it to like 59-50 timeout Hawley, and that was the one that did it. They 9-point lead here at the end, and that 9-point run just did it. Hawley couldn't overcome, but credit to the Vikings.
All right, well, we'll go through the scoring here quick and get a final thought from you, Jed, and then we'll let you go. Leading the way for the victorious Pelican Rapids Vikings, Timmy Gouler had 13 in the first half and another 12, make it 25 leading the way. He's also going to be our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. No doubt about it, he's the cat that brings the meow mix to the game. Absolutely. And we got Hunter Williams with 10 points, 13 for Ian Fay. Quiet second half, only 4 in the second half, but a solid 9 in the first half. Keep things tight with them. Peyton Blakeway, 4 points off the bench for Peyton. Did a nice job tonight. 9 points for Tanner Tollerud, picked it up in the second half. I think he listened to me coming out of halftime. He had to pick it up. He got 7 in the second half to get 9. And then Brandon Ecker picked it up as well. He got 6 in the second half for a total of 8. And 3 points for Brady Petznick off the bench. Leading the way for the Nuggets was Hayden Groney. Big night for the senior. On senior night, he had 17. Brevin Stoa, second, he didn't score in the second half. He had 10 total for the Nuggets. Next in line was 8 for Brady Groton. Brady Groton didn't score in the second half. Oh, yeah, we got Sam Sensky at 19. There we go. Thanks, Jed.
Yeah, he got me.
Sam Sensky had a big second half there. He had 11 in the second half, total of 19. So big nights for Groney, Sensky. Nothing in the second half out of Stoa or Brady Groton or Mason Groton. That hurt too.
I tell you what, like we just mentioned before, just two good teams. Pelican came out on top tonight. I think Coach Stoa knows who his squad is, and I think he's comfortable with it. They just go back to the drawing board. They play up and down basketball. They're going to be a problem. They got good dudes, good athletes, and Pelican played well tonight too. So it was just a lot of fun to see these two teams compete. They're both good. I think both of them are probably capable of winning the section. So it's a lot of fun, and I appreciate you having me, Coach.
Hey, man, Jed, I love having you here. I love how well-spoken you are and the knowledge that you bring to the ball game. Teaches me things, and I know that our fans on your live event enjoy listening to that. So thanks a lot, buddy. We'll see you next time we get an opportunity to do this. We're going to come back in 30 seconds with Coach Stoa. Hang with us, folks.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With great facilities, small class sizes, dedicated teachers and support staff, and a variety of course offerings, make Hawley Public Schools the perfect choice for your son or daughter's educational setting. To learn more about Hawley Public Schools, including calendars, directory, menus, and athletic information, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or follow them on Facebook. Good luck, Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Okay, we've got a Coach Stoa here for a quick post game. Hey, it was a good game. It's never fun to talk this soon after a game. I get it, especially when your kids don't play as well as you hoped for as long as they needed to. So what's on your mind?
It's a game of runs, and we had answers for most runs, but we didn't have an answer for the big one in the middle of the second half where they pushed it into the low 60s, and we were just stuck on 50 for what seemed like 6 years. And, you know, we weren't there. I told you before, that's the best defensive team in Section 8 AA right now. And we weren't gelled together enough and connected enough on offense tonight. We got into too many situations where we forced or potentially played some hero ball or your turn, my turn stuff, and that's not going to be successful for us. And they took advantage of those turnovers and the situations running back the other way and really put us on our heels. Credit to them. They made shots as well in that run, even ones that were contested. So, you know, the old Flip Saunders, and I'm sure he stole it from somebody else, we're never as good as we think we are, and we're never as bad as we think we are. So we just need to, well, I'd say we need to get to practice, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen tomorrow. So we'll just be back here again on Saturday, weather pending.
Right. Let's just hope. You know, the film, my analogy all the time is a film is a great equalizer. You never play as well as you think you did. And when you're down and out in Beverly Hills and feeling like a heel, you never play as poorly as you think either. It's a great equalizer. Yeah. And I think you and your kids will find that out as well. Tough ball game in the second half for Groton, Stoa. No points out of those three starters in the second half. That's tough.
It is. And I mean, I don't care who puts the ball in the basket, but in the long run, it just wasn't moving it wasn't moving quick enough, and it wasn't moving in the right, at the right times or with catchable passes in order for us to continue some of the good shooting that we had to start the ball game when passes were in shooting pockets and on time, on target and all that stuff. So, we got to be better with spacing too. We got a couple guys that just run to the ball a little bit too much in our motion, and we got to be patient, and we got to trust in that as well.
All right, Coach, that's all I needed, man. Get down to your team, take care of them, take care of yourself, rest up a little bit. We got an e-learning day, and
get those sixth graders some e-lessons.
There you go, man.
All right, thanks, Coach.
You bet. Thank you. All right, that was head coach Nathan Stoa. having a difficult time stomaching this one right now. Not a great ball game by his guys in the second half. However, that film will be the great equalizer for that, and they'll come out and they'll be okay next time around. And I just want to make sure that Timmy Guler knows that he's an Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and he's got a T-shirt coming from Enbridge Energy. I see him down here, and I'll try to catch him before he takes off. And with that, we're going to say goodnight from the gold mine in Hawley. Pelican Rapids takes 2 in a row off the Hawley Nuggets, 74-65. Thanks for hanging with us on yourliveevent.com.